welcome to another video. So today I am here with my July 2020 Fairy Loot unboxing, and this is super exciting because I don't think I've ever gotten a Fairy Loot box this early before. They shipped like right on time, and then because I'm in a new place, the shipping is just faster than I'm used to. So it's pretty wild because I'm filming this on July the 31st, and usually I expect my Fairy Loot boxes in like the second week of the next month. So this is like a week and a half earlier than I would have expected to get my Fairy Loot box, and yet here we are. So I believe that the July theme was Resilient Royals, but we shall see. I just got this box yesterday, so I have not opened it yet, and we're just gonna see what's in here. So this is the spoiler card with the theme art. I really like this theme art. I have loved every like blue and gold kind of color scheme Fairy Loot has gone with for their theme art. January had a very similar color palette, and it was very celestial. It was something about the stars. This one is not celestial, but it still has that blue and gold color palette that I really like. And then the back of this card tells us everything that's in the box, so I'll put that off to the side for now. Ooh, look at this! The confetti is brown now, so they have to change the colors every now and again on some scale of their own, like for whatever reason. But just gotta find a place to put it. Move over. Trash box. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing is like a canvas something or other. If we look at the tag, oh, I know what this is. It's a pillowcase. Oops. Confetti. So I think I have one more pillow this size before I run out of pillows for these pillowcases, but there we go. This says Through Love, All is Possible by Sarah J. Maas. I don't know the quote, but from the color scheme of this, I'm going to guess, no, it can't be. I don't actually know what this is from. I was going to guess Crescent City or House of Earth and Blood, whichever title is the book name and not the series title, but that's an adult book, and Fairy Loot usually does YA only, so I wonder where that's from. It is Crescent City, so that's interesting because I thought they only did YA fiction, but Crescent City is an adult book. It is Sarah J. Maas's first adult novel, I think. So there it is again. This is what the back looks like. Very pretty. I'll put it on the last of my pillows, and then I have to start picking pillowcases. Next we have this little candle, and it says The Ash Crown, a Fairy Loot exclusive black currant tea. I still have all my Fairy Loot candles. I haven't burned a single one. I'm worried about like using them up. They're so small. It smells nice. And this is inspired by the Ash Princess series by Laura Sebastian, in honor of Theo, the most resilient of royals. And it is poured by In the Wick of Time. That is not a book I've read. I don't think it's even a book I've heard of. All right, next we've got this envelope of something. Oh, I love it. I love it. These magnetic bookmarks inspired by Woven in Moonlight. Woven in Moonlight was the January book, the January Fairy Loot book, and it is so good. I loved it. It's about a girl who is the like stand-in for a princess, and someone has essentially kicked the royal family out of their castle, and this person demands to meet with the princess and marry her in order to forge alliances, and instead the princess's copycat and like double is sent in, and she has the added power of being able to weave moonlight, and then stuff happens with that. It's pretty cool. And this art style is very similar to the like cover art, and then animals like this were given to us in stickers that came with the book, and now they're also bookmarks. So you've got this jaguar, a llama, and then a sloth. So I love these, and I have been wanting magnetic bookmarks. These admittedly aren't the strongest. You can really only get like one page in there. They're not going to hold pages, but still, I like them. These especially because of how they're from this book. Ooh. Wow, this is so nice. I like it. So this thingy calls it the Queen's Rising card holder. And if you look at it, it's like a billfold thingy. So it has card slots here, here, and then a big pocket here. It could also be a card slot. And it's super pretty. It has like this celestial pattern with like a crown there and some kind of sun and some planets. And I like it. And I'm gonna use it. I have a wallet. I think I basically own 2 wallets, and one of them I use and the other I don't because it's too big. And the one that I use I quite like, but I can see this being good for when I don't want to carry something bulky. So it's inspired by The Queen's Rising by Rebecca Ross. Another book I haven't heard of before. I need to start like writing down the books that our Fairy Loot things are inspired by, because I don't know so many of them, and then I can go back and make sure that I read some of them. Alright, so then we have this little cake food tray is what this label calls it, and it says, "One should never save cake for later when it can be eaten now." Winter by Marissa Meyer. Alright, so that is from the Lunar Chronicles, and a series that I really, really love. I think I've read it twice now. I've definitely read Cinder at least twice, maybe 3 times. I think I have read it twice. And then I haven't continued with the other books to do a reread of them, but I probably will eventually. So it's just a food tray for like serving snacks. It's too fancy for the way I live my life. I don't put my snacks on little trays. If I'm eating a quick snack, I have like a paper towel. So I don't know, this is also so pretty. I could probably use it to put like my keys. Right now we have a different little dish that we use, but it's a little too big, and this might work nice. Okay, then we have an art print here. And I don't know who they are. Oh, it's double-sided. So you've got this, and then it's the same thing on the back. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. And I don't want to know who these characters are because I haven't read The Bear and the Nightingale, but I heard that the romance that happens in there is like unexpected. So I'm not going to look at their names, but it's inspired by The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. Okay, now something to note is that we have 2 sets of tarot cards in here because the June box didn't have the June box's tarot cards. So these are the cards from the June box, the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. These are characters from the Shades of Magic series by V.E. Schwab. And I haven't read that series, so I don't know these characters. Same for these, the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. So these are the July cards. All right, are we at the end? Yes. Okay, so the last thing is the book of the month. I don't even remember what the blurb was about. You have the Fairy Scoop, which is printed on a thinner paper than usual. The bookmark, which has a piece of the theme art on it. Ooh. A character print with characters from the book of the month on it, and then a letter from the author on the back. It's interesting. This letter is longer than usual and it's typed. Most of the letters are like copies or scans of a handwritten something, but this one is typed. And then this is the book of the month. Ooh, it's pretty. Okay. So it's Shielded by Kaylin Flanders. And then the subtitle part says, an ancient evil, a broken kingdom, and one girl with the secret to save the world. So it's a super nice green cover. It's matte. This is the back. It has black sprayed edges. Embossing on the spine. Oh, and on the cover, the naked cover. And it's signed by the author. I think most of the Fairly books are signed. All right, let's take a look at this blurb. The kingdom of Halendi is in trouble. It's losing the war at its borders, and rumors of a new, deadlier threat have surfaced. Princess Janissera knows her skills on the battlefield would make her an asset and wants to help, but her father has other plans. Second-born heir to the throne, Jenna lacks the firstborn's, her older brother's, magical abilities, so the king promises her hand in marriage to the prince of neighboring Turia in exchange for resources Halendi needs. Jenna has no choice. She must leave behind everything she has ever known if she is to give her people a chance at peace. On the journey to reach her betrothed and her new home, the royal caravan is ambushed, and Jenna realizes the rumors were wrong. The new threat is worse than anyone imagined. Now, Jenna must decide if revealing a dangerous secret is worth the cost before it's too late, for her and for her entire kingdom. I'm excited. I'm now 3 books behind Fairly wise, the May, the June, and the July book. I'm usually very good at keeping right on top of them, but I've been reading a lot of other things. And the April book. I haven't read the April book, so make that 4 books behind. All right, so let's take a look at the Fairy Scoop. Oh, the cover is different as well. So this is the Fairly edition, and it has green on the back. The standard edition has blue on the back in the background, so that's cool. I got this in time for the read-along. The read-along starts on August the 24th. I've never participated in one, usually because I get them pretty late, but this is well in advance. this is funny. So I don't read a lot of I often forget to read the author interviews, but the one that caught my eye here is Describe Shielded in 5 words. A really good book. 5. Just kidding. Making choices, finding your place. So that's the author's response to that question. I thought that was funny. Alright, so next month's theme is Let the Games Begin. The stakes are high and the games are on. Make sure you come prepared. This month is all about games, whether they are physical or mental, magical or non-magical. These games will test your mettle and have your adrenaline soaring. You can expect items inspired by An Ember in the Ashes, Hunting Prince Dracula, Nevernight, Scythe, Aurora Rising, and Harry Potter. This box features a variety of items, some of which we are so proud of and just cannot wait for you to see. There will be a book sleeve in the next box. And then the featured book of the month is a contemporary fantasy. That's new. That is a magical blend of Stardust by Neil Gaiman and Hindu mythology. We were hooked from page 1 of this unique story, and we're constantly in awe of all these celestial settings. This Fairy Loot exclusive edition will have shimmery sprayed edges, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, and will be signed by the author. And that's the new theme art. So that's exciting. I actually have read 3 of the suggested book series that they're from. Book series that are going to be in that box. So that's exciting. And that is everything for the July 2020 Fairy Loot box. I really, really love these 2 things. They are my favorite. I love this and I love these. Yeah, a tie here. I'm also really excited for the book and the candle. So yeah, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below if you've ever subscribed to Fairy Loot, what your favorite items are, if you've ever gotten. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!